Hi, Stan and Leslie. Hope you guys are having a great day today. There's your video lesson. 3 things I want to talk about. I'll go down the list. If you have questions at the end or want me to look at anything, feel free to shoot a message on there. I'll be more than happy to take a look. So first thing is awesome job on Brother John. It's come along very nicely. I like the rhythm is really sharp. It's really in time. That's really good for us. And then the rhythm for the da 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 is also good as well. Usually for that one, I have to spend some time working on the eighth versus so you're working the eighth and the quarter note transitions, but that's looking pretty good. So it's more technical with that. We'll talk about that in just a second. So first thing is challenge section of Brother John. That right, you have that right there. Like I said, rhythm's looking good. What we want to do, and it was looking really good in the isolated prep thing that you sent in the video that you sent me. In the song, we just have to make sure that when we get there, we slow down a bit so we can concentrate on good finger placement. Imagine, so what was happening was that when he played that in the song, you get a little bit of a buzzy tone at that fret right there. What that was caused by was that you landed just a little bit too close to the left side of the fret. So imagine the line going down the middle of the fret, and you want to be on that right side. You're just kind of landing on the left side right there. What it's caused by is that if you land too far this way, you don't make a good connection between the string and the fret wire. So the fret wire is here, and the string is on top of it, right? And when you press too far this way, it doesn't make a good connection between the two, and then you get like a buzzy tone. That's that string vibrating and hitting the fret wire on this spot right here. So when you do that, make sure, I'll show you in just a second what to do. And then also as well for this, for Brother John, bring that hand back a little bit. You got a little Tosto on me, so you're still in Tosto jail. So back a little bit. It was the overall arm position as well too. So I think you just bring his arm back just slightly this way. You're getting kind of close to being in the waist of the guitar, kind of like being crunched up like this right here. Open up a little bit, let that arm come back a little bit. It should be right about here-ish when you're playing. All right, going back to the challenge section. Oh, do 2 pieces, right? First piece. A, B, A, and then A, G, A, G, A. Making sure that we're landing intentionally on the right side of the fret, so let that hand open up a little bit. Right? So work on that for me. What I like to do for that as an exercise is I'd sometimes do something called too slow, too fast. So see if I'm working on like a trill or something. Right, so I'll do the trill slow so I can concentrate on finger placement, and then can I do that faster, double time. So what you could do is too slow, too fast for this. Concentrating on good finger placement, and then right, working on that for me. All right, and then number 2, A finger, looking great, and as well as the MIA arpeggio that you were doing, or the arpeggio pattern you were doing. So we're going to add the next part too. We're going to put the whole Miami thing together. So it's going to be M-I-A-M-I. Right, it looks like this right here. So you have the M-I-A that we already have. M-I-A, M-I. So you have this here. M-I-A, right? Which you already have. And then we're going to add M-I to it. So M on the second string, I on the third string. So it's going to look like this. M-I-A, M-I, M-I-A, M-I. One more time. M-I on the second string, M-I, A on the first string. And I'll turn it this way so you can see. M-I, A on the first string, and then add M on the second string, I on the third string. So it looks like this. Right? Very important part in the first book. Right? So I first indicate, other than I and M, it first indicated right hand fingering. So that's alternate. That's just more than just like alternating I and M. And eventually it's going to look like this. Oops. The left hand in there, but we have all firm and tons to get that down. So we have our first little chord shape right here. First appearance of like. See, at this point we'll have 2 fingers on the guitar at the same time, and moving into kind of more chord playing. All right, work on that for me. And the last thing is the D scale addition. This is the Firmentons prep. These are the notes that we're going to need for Firmentons. So we have our normal scale D, E, F sharp, G. And I always recommend making sure we say the note names out loud as we play them, the scales. At least at this stage of the game, when you get older, you don't have to as much. So D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Or add E. So instead of playing open E, we're going to play E on the 5th fret. F sharp. Instead of playing F sharp with the middle finger like you would do with the G scale, we're going to play it with the pointer finger. Then G, instead of playing with the pinky like you did, instead of that, it's going to be with middle finger there on 3rd fret, and then high A on the 5th fret of the 1st string. So you have new notes: E, which is not open, it's fretted here on the 5th fret, F sharp, G, and then A. And you can even add in maybe the high A flashcard into his note reading flashcards. I'm assuming you know which one high A is, so I'll let you find that. So add that into his deck for his note reading assignments. Cool. So practice those 3 things for me. Like I said, if you want to send me over more videos for me to check out, if not, I'll wait till later in the week, and I'm sure you'll have one for next Saturday's video lesson. All right, take care, guys, and I'll see you in video next, and then in person the following. All right, take care, guys.